Hey guys, I've just come out about an hour and odd ago from home. I'm going to have a night up at Tanhill again. It's a place I tend to go 2 or 3 times a year. I've come up out through Ingleton, Hawes. I'm actually sat on the top of Buttertubs Pass now. I'm going to take you down and show you the Buttertubs. Might just fly the drone if there's nobody about, but this is where I am at the minute, top of Buttertubs Pass. What is slightly annoying is that I've come from home in the sun and it's heavy thick cloud here at the minute, so I'm slightly disappointed at that. So I'm going to go down the hill and see if there's nobody around. I might have a fly over the Buttertubs and see if I can show you the tubs. I hope I can. I'll see you in a bit. Well, here at Tanhill, I'm parked just over at Cattle Grid. Make something to eat first before we do anything. I missed Buttertubs today because there was about 4 or 5 cars parked there, so I'm going to try and stick it on the end of the video tomorrow, hopefully, if anything comes off. So I'm just cooking at the minute. Look at these babies. I'm going to do this with some leaves and I'm going to sit on my step and I am going to enjoy. So the pub is over there. Let me show you the pub. The pub's over there and we're going to see what we can do. There is no light as such at the minute. I'm a bit disappointed, to be honest. I was expecting more. We're going to do what we can do with what we've got and enjoy this lot first. Pork ribs. I'm going to enjoy this. special piri grains or whatever they are. I don't normally film myself. Well, I haven't really filmed myself much at all, have I? Since I started my channel. We're going to see what we can do tonight. I hope it's going to be a clear night. It said clear, so hopefully there's a bit of sunlight coming through at the moment. So anyway, I'm going to eat this lot. Might get back to you later on, hopefully with a nighttime picture if some stars come out. So, catch you in a bit, bye bye. Well, I moved along from Tan Hill. It's about 1.5 miles that way down the road. I've seen this little spot for quite a few years and I've never stayed in it, and it's getting really annoying in Yorkshire Dales. I know they've got to sort this camper thing out, but this spot here, it's like a little amphitheatre in the hillside, and they've done that. It's like they want your business, but they don't want you here. So I might head back towards the pub and just stay above it over the cattle grid. It is getting annoying, it's getting everywhere now. Bollards up, there's rocks across parking areas. I don't even know whether it's illegal. So it is annoying. And I know people are lighting fires as well, which, you know, it's well, I like a fire, but I wouldn't do it here. You know, everything's tinder dry, etc. But it is getting annoying now that you're just pushed on. I suppose it's a rubbish thing. I wish people had sorted the rubbish problem out, because they just leave it everywhere. I mean, I parked up at the other side of Tan Hill before, and I was just on the rough lay-by before. You can see me from the drone, and there were rubbish, tin cans, rubbish. I don't get it. It doesn't compute why people are just so damned lazy and can't put it in a bin. But anyway, I'll head back to the pub, see what happens. I'll catch you in a bit. Got a great spot here, so we'll see what happens later on. I've brought my Nikon kit and I've brought my Fuji kit. So I've got an XT2 with the 1680 f4 on it, and my Nikon 810 with me 24 120 f4. Not that it matters, cameras are cameras these days. I've been in game too long to start pixel peeping. It's all about the final image. That is what matters, not what your camera can do. Give me a box with a hole in it and I'll take some pictures with it. So, but I've got my 810. I'll probably give that a go tonight, because I've just got a new trigger, long exposure trigger, you know, electronic release, which the Fuji's I find the Fuji's just always have done, always been into Fuji's, and my Nikons as well. But I love my Fuji's because they give you everything. So we'll see what we can do tonight. Well, I've been outside to get these. It's absolutely Baltic. It's the weathermen give calm, clear, starry night. The sound of sausages in the morning. Just below Tan Hill, came down because there's a hoolie blowing up top. So I thought I'd come down here and make some breakfast, see what's going on today. Quite mild, but I didn't expect the wind, and they said there'd be blue skies, and there isn't. So let's see what happens later. And I'd recommend these bad boys to anybody. Fantastic stuff. I'm going to have a wander today. I'm going to try and get that lal vid of the butter tubs I was on about yesterday, because it was too busy yesterday, so just upsetting people flying in and out of them with the drone. Coming off the road now from Tan Hill into West Stonesdale. We've got lazy sheep in the road. Oh, go on, Calgary. I think they say to each other, when I say the word, we all run across the road. I'm dropping into Swaledale anyway. The west end of Swaledale. We're coming into some hairpin bends that drop down. I would say that you have to have some confidence. You have to have some confidence if you come up these, and not a very long van. I'd say mine's 5.5 metres, perhaps 6. I think I can't. You know, I can't even remember the length of my own van. But these bends, they're just west of Keld. If you come from Keld, you turn right over the bridge near Wainwath Falls, and but like I say, you can see the sign now, 25%, and they're very tight. So if you're going to meet something coming up or coming down, especially a tractor with a trailer on or anything like that, have some confidence. And there are the yurts, Swaledale yurts there. I did a video on Swaledale and including the yurts on my channel, so you can have a look at that. We're going down to Wainwath Falls. I don't think there's going to be much water in them, but they're just below here. See, there we go. Spring and the daffs are everywhere, fabulous. I don't think I'll bother with the falls today. Kind of done those quite a bit. I want to get up butter tubs and see what's going on with butter tubs. There's the entrance to the yurts. When you get around this corner, or if you're coming from the other side, watch this bloody cattle grid. It's a bad one. Bang bang, and here we go. Butter tubs pass on the top. Fantastic. If you've got any scared passengers, drive as close as you can to the left hand side. I can't remember when, but when we used to ride over here years ago, I think it was only the 80s. I'm going to check it out when these barriers were put up, because they've probably been up 30 odd years. Now we're coming to butter tubs. might be able to fly. Don't think there's anybody around. Yes. The butter tubs. If you haven't seen these, believe me, you'll be impressed. Sheep here, and you need a good run up on this, a really good run up. Come on babies, move it, go on darlings, off you go, go on, brilliant. No, we've got a lost one. Up onto the top. There you have it. And sunlight. You should be able to see it on this. When we come through the gates over the cattle grid here, you're going to have Ingleborough in your face. I did take a picture last night, but it is centre frame now, Ingleborough on the horizon. We'll do a U-turn. Hose. I'll take you for a trip through the centre. One of Vicky's favourite places, apart from, well, Leyburn is a favourite place in the Dales. Hawes is a close second, but bottom place. Here we go. Hawes Central. Stunning. It's a waterfall to your left, just coming over the bridge. plenty of pubs. There's a White Hart on your right hand side, church on your left. The cheese factory is up this left hand turn to your left right now, and the cheapest diesel in the country, believe it or not, in a village in Central Dales. Right. There's Horseview, there's Youth Hostel. Here we go. See you later. Enjoy. Now then, thought I'd have a little detour. I've been here before. It's in Swaledale. You turn left or right at what was the old chapel. Phone box. A few miles outside Hawes, or the bottom of Newby Head, depending on which way you're coming from. I'm going to see the squirrels, red squirrels. I've been here before and they actually come up to your hand and take nuts out of your hand. I've got some old videos somewhere, I was here a while ago, so I'm going to have a walk through the woods. I mean, look at this. Park up there, you turn left down a naughty little track. It's easy enough in a camper, you won't have any problems with your cars if you decide to come. I'll catch you in a bit. Footpaths over here, that's what I was confused with the trees. There's some houses just down here, so you come through here and the footpath takes you down a narrow bit onto another track. Absolutely staggering place. It's like a secret world of squirrels, but we'll see. They should be around today. Sometimes they're a little bit quiet, but I'll switch you off for now. Just been chatting to a couple, and apparently there isn't many around, just one. I think they're in the nest boxes, but you come into this open paradise. And you go down and through into those trees. So we'll see how we get on and see what's about. You just come past somebody's house. Through the gate. And along here. This is pretty special. It's just pretty special. A very secret corner of the Dales. The last time I came, I think I mentioned, I had a meeting out of my hand. There was 9 or 10 of them running around my feet, up and down trees, showing off, because they do like to show off. I had my mobile phone in my hand, and I was doing a video on the floor with my mobile phone, and one of them grabbed hold of my finger, which was quite special. I'm just wondering if I can find them. I might go back through files, have a look and see if I can find them and put them up. But this is a special corner, a very special corner. Just follow this path and into those trees and another few hundred yards. This is the main man. This is where it happens, and it's looking very quiet in and there is no action at all. There's usually a few of them fluttering about, but I think they're hunkering down now. Probably have had the little one, so it might be worth coming towards the end of May. Hello, sunshine. Hello. 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 Oh, he's got hold of my phone. Yeah. Not one squirrel this time. I suppose the little guys will be hunkering down with the little ones, probably newborns hanging around and probably resting, waiting until they grow a bit. I reckon they might be running around in about, I don't know, what is it? It's end of April nearly, isn't it? So give it another month. I reckon they'll be jumping around all over. It is a special place to come to. Believe me, if you ever get the chance, it's worth it. So they're not shy at all. But I had the big lens on just in case. But like I say, it's a bit of a special place, is this. A good walk, a quiet little spot, a bit backwater Louisiana. A little bit spooky, if that's the way you feel. But it is, it's very quiet, very subdued, not subdued, very peaceful, it's very peaceful, quiet of the Yorkshire Dales, well worth the visit. There is a little tiny car park. It's a bit tight to get to down a little narrow track, but you can get there. I've just brought the camper down it for the second time, so it's not difficult to get to. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up because I feel as though I've turned into a bit of a tour guide actually, coming over at Buttertubs and Tan Hill, talking as I'm driving. But, I hope you like it anyway. So if you do, I haven't said this before I don't think, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. It costs nothing and it helps it out. Everybody says it, I'm repeating everybody there, but it does. So happy days, let's get back to the camper, hit the road, and I'll catch you soon. Cheers.